so foul. Lungs brittle, air thin, stripped down. Grime drips from the sinus. Smoke clouds rise from the towers of this fair town. From where I stand out to the smog's edge, heads roll south to a soundtrack that God read. In thousands, roadblocks round in the town of, cut from the mountains we once crept. Bricks keep stacking, caught in these blitzkrieg patterns. Sands of the cityscape fabric, land of the ticker tape tactics. Scorn of these split screen atoms, blood in the reservoirs, blips in the sonograms. Asphalt stained with a tripwire face plant. Death in the particles silent, stretching your wires higher, fuel for your holograms. Lines of the cattle grid, catching the dreggery, eating the medicine, time glass infinite. As the speckles split lines from the precipice widen, storm drains siphon the sentences. And the silence is everything, but the sirens arrive and it's deafening. As the rifles align light sources to fireflies caught in the mire we're messing with. Blue skies derelict, tied to a shoestring edifice. Ever since war of the worldwide beckoning, caught in the cobwebs, touring these frontline tenements. Pause button punch time terrorists, drooling the bedsides, pouring the death life forms in your next life. Death by cause and effect like walking a stretch wide perilous. It's all over as soon as the plagues breach. Make haste for the mountains you can't reach. Faint traces of days spent chasing the train lines, luminous part in the grey seas. Snap back to the grave heap and make tracks to the place where the caves greet respite. Hack from the shrapnel and debris. Death from above, yeah, death from the drain steam. Moments in time, pass over sections of life. Die-cast irises widen to soak up the sunshine. Death from above, yeah, death from the skies. Moments in time, pass over sections of life. Die-cast irises widen to soak up the sunshine. Death from above, yeah, death from the skies. Death from the ground up, death from the sulphurous fumes to the wells dug deep in the magma. Deep in the poisonous toxins, breathing the frostbitten cells. Such ether, a sludge in the spells. Scum breeds in your dust mines, worms in your gut pipes, feed on the wind in your sails. Stuck deep in the guns you inhale. Deep in the muffle coffin sands of the cityscape. City streets stay cancerous. On this land mass magnetic, man stands static, glued to the grid pattern formulas. Yo, it's more than a war-torn thought, straight pouring the forlorn laws and coordinates orderly. All sorts under the floorboards, caught in the onslaught, touring these constructs awfully. Yeah. Moments in time, pass over sections of life. Die-cast irises widen to soak up the sunshine. Death from above, yeah, death from the skies. Moments in time, pass over sections of life. Die-cast irises widen to soak up the sunshine. Death from above, yeah, death from the skies. Moments in time, pass over sections of life. Die-cast irises widen to soak up the sunshine. Death from above, yeah, death from the skies. Moments in time, pass over sections of life. Die-cast irises widen to soak up the sunshine. Death from above, yeah, death from the skies.